3, 4, 5. Okay, we're trying to see how long it takes before it actually starts recording. All right, go for it, Marcus.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Igloo, where it is cold outside, literally, but it's warm inside. We are thankful for each of you that have been watching week after week. We do regret that we were not able to be with you last week, but we are back this week and we have something, I believe, very special prepared for you this evening. We are somewhat going off the cup or off the cup, off the cuff,
It happens. It's okay.
the cup. And we are leaving our regularly, can't talk tonight, scheduled program to,
It's okay. We be nervous. Don't worry about
don't be nervous, yeah. I'm just all tongue tied.
it. To be nervous.
To bring you
Try
something
again.
that, again.
Bring it back. All
Ring.
right, go.
Um, we're gonna do something different tonight. How about that? Um, Krista, you want to take it from there?
Well, okay, so this whole idea of the Level Up Live was supposed to be the fun, casual, behind the scenes, sort of like talk
Yes.
show style part of showing who everybody is that's a part of this and bringing them in at times and engaging the
Yes.
public in general. And so we've done a lot of foundation building and introducing the team and having a lot of very heavy conversations like Krista's story, two parts of it. Um, and so now we want to venture into let's have some fun because the
Yes.
entire point of this from the beginning, my idea was that because we have the dear friend on Substack that we're launching currently. We have the podcast of mini series that are very deep, heavy topics like narcissism,
Hmm.
healing, immigration. There are a lot of parts that go into the other things of Level Up, and I wanted a hub of the place where we could all just come together. And Marcus is not part of specifically any of the other things that are being built, and so I thought it was perfect to have Marcus sort of be this neutral, like, okay, cool, let's meet. Wait, who is the team? Like, who are the team? And introducing my family and bringing it all together. And so now we've done all that, and we want to have some fun. So I pitched an idea, and I was like, let's do something like play the lottery, like put topics in a jar, shaky, shaky, and then just like talk. And so, of course, my topics were like more serious, and then Marcus and Juju
Yeah.
helped me frame this to more of what I was wanting, which is it's just the fun part. It's the fun part. We don't have to be serious here on the Monday Lives, where the rest of what is coming out of Level Up is very, extremely highly produced and edited and professionally developed and educational. This is the real, raw, authentic us. So we have topics in a jar. We're going to play the lottery and just talk for an hour. And you guys are free to engage in the comments.
Yes. Let's
Also
do that.
trying to figure out how to see the comments live. So, Marcus, I pull it up right now. Do you have YouTube up on your computer?
I do not,
Okay,
but
well,
I
pull
will.
it up
Thanks.
and see if this shows up on the chat. I'm saying hello.
Hello.
Wait, Level Up Pod
Um,
Squad said hello.
uh, oh,
I think
problem.
Juju might be confirming.
Problem. Something screwy in Denmark.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know why it showed up as Level Up Pod Squad and Krista. Unless Juju happens to be saying the exact same thing with the exact same number of hellos and an exclamation point. Yeah. Are we live? Can people see us? Let's see
Yeah.
on my phone.
Okay, it's there.
Is it? Okay. Let's see. Silence. Happens to be saying.
Okay.
I don't see comments on it.
I don't either. I would assume that's because we don't yet have any.
Why
But
just commented?
oh, oh, you did. Oh yeah, I see you now. Hello. All right.
Oh, you
Hello.
do see it.
I do.
Okay, so there's live comment. Perfect. Excellent. All right, shall we do this?
We shall do this. I would pull, but you have the jar.
Shaky, shaky. This reminds me of the one of my favorite movies, Kate and Leopold.
Yeah.
Um, but that one scene where Hugh Jackman's like, "Where I come from,
Yeah.
meals are the the result of study and reflection." And it is said without the culinary arts that life would just be too unbearable. And then Meg Ryan's brother in the movie's like, well, in the McKay household, we have a saying: shake and shake the ketchup bottle, none'll come, and then a
Nice.
lot'll.
Yeah, we got to work on getting like a drum roll sound effect or something. Yeah. But,
Superhero favorites. Okay, take
superhero
it away,
favorite.
Marcus,
All right,
because
I'll
I don't
start off.
really know a lot about
My superhero favorite is
superheroes.
probably Batman. With
Okay,
the Flash being a close second. Um,
why? You don't really know a whole lot about either.
Batman is the intrigues me because he's the one superhero that doesn't necessarily have superpowers. Um, but he's still considered a superhero.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, really? Oh, that's
yeah,
true. I
yeah.
I haven't really thought
He's
about
not superhuman like Superman
it.
is.
Like
He
Superman.
can fly and um he can go into the great beyond and meet with what's his dad's name, or
Wait, oh my gosh.
Orc. Help me out.
I've watched all the seasons of Smallville. I should know
Oh
this.
gosh.
Holy moly, what is his name? My brother would be so mortified at me right now.
Yes, I'm sure he would be. Yeah, we need Josiah right now because I cannot think of his name.
Hold
Um,
on, hold on. We got this. Hold on. Let's find out. My brother's literally in his apartment next door.
I do know his mom's name is Martha.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes, Bruce Wayne's mom's name is also Martha.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Watch my brother won't answer.
He won't.
The one time he doesn't answer his phone.
Josiah's gonna let us down.
Hey!
Oh,
Perfect. Excellent. Joe, we have a question. We're live on YouTube right now. Marcus and I have a question because we literally can't remember the name of Superman's dad. He's like, Thor, Corpse, Happy.
Really? It's Terrell.
Oh, Terrell.
No,
Terrell.
not Terrell.
Like JOR-EL.
Oh, Jarrell.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
And my brother is cracking up laughing right now.
I'm sure.
Wow.
I don't know if you could hear him.
Didn't know that. Yeah, I
Wow.
heard that.
Thank you. Thank you. We just needed to know because we're, yeah. We
I
just
hope
are
you
dumb.
used your last lifeline with me.
Did you hear him? I hope you used your last lifeline with me. No, you're my first
Oh
one.
my
This is barely
gosh.
the first question we pulled out of the jar of favorite superheroes. Marcus said Batman and Flash is a close second, and I'm like, I don't really know a lot about either. Tell me, but Superman's mine. I should know his dad's name. Anyway, thanks for playing. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube
Thanks.
people.
He says bye, YouTube people.
Oh,
I love it.
but
Jor-El.
um, Zora. Yeah, Jor-El. Jor-El. That's
Jor-El.
right. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
because when I said Torel, he was like, no, like Jor.
Let's spell this out. Syllable. Um, but yeah,
Anyway, so, okay, so Batman. And then Flash?
in Flash. Yeah.
I don't know anything about Flash.
Flash. Well, he can his superhuman quality is he can run very, very fast. His name. He's the Flash. On his chest, he has like a little bolt of light.
Oh, the like lightning
He's just
strikes.
he's gone. So yeah. Um. Uh. You're asking why is Batman my
Yeah,
favorite character?
why Flash is just your
No
close second.
superhuman, no superhuman powers, and I don't know. I just like his uniform. He's got like the little bat and like the middle, and he I think the my favorite Batman was the 1989 version. Um, Michael Keaton. I always thought he was the best Batman personally. Some people would say
Yeah,
Christian
I think that's
Bale
what my
or
brother says too.
um,
That he was the best.
yeah, I think he was the best. Some people would say Christian Bale or Val Kilmer, to each his own. But I also thought Jack Nicholson was the best Joker. He had the laugh was like really, really creepy. So yeah, but yeah.
My brother says that as well.
Oh, does he?
I've never seen the old ones. Like,
Really?
I've only seen the Christian Bale movies. And so,
The
yeah, I
Dark
don't
Knight.
have like really a comparison. And I'm not into like Marvel, and I don't know a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot. But like the stuff that I've seen, I love.
That's all. So you haven't seen Justice League?
No, my brother's so disappointed. He's
Okay.
like, and I haven't seen the Avengers either.
You haven't seen the Avengers? Oh
No.
my god! Like, wow. I mean, we gotta do like a movie night or something like online.
His palm. Yeah. Yes, definitely.
So
Um, yeah, Superman I think is my favorite because of I guess you know, for me there's the disconnect between like being a superhero and having powers, which I think is like super
yes.
cool because that would be cool, but also because he's so unassuming and a normal kid, a normal person with
Right.
this great responsibility um, that he uses not just to like seek validation from the whole world, but to protect his family and friends
Right.
first, and then that expands later. And so, yeah, I would have to say that. But also, to be fair, I don't
Mhm.
know all of them, so
Yes.
that's just based on what I've seen.
I think another reason I would choose Batman as my absolute favorite is because when I saw the 1989 movie, there was actually a story behind why he became Batman. He wasn't like Superman was born Superman or I, you know
Right.
I haven't
Do
seen
tell.
some of the other ones they just or Spider Man is another one of my favorites. They became these characters. They just didn't you know they popped out of the
Yeah.
womb so to speak
Like
and
Peter Parker was bit by a spider and all of a
right he
sudden
was
could
bit
like
by a
shoot
spider.
webs.
His uncle died. Um, Bruce Wayne, he lost his parents when he was very young, and he has this memory of his parents actually being murdered. So he becomes this superhero now because, in you know, um, somewhat under the surface, he's actually searching for this guy that murdered his parents. So um,
Mm.
it it's very intriguing. I found that the storyline very intriguing. So um,
Yeah. There's like deeper meaning and deeper
yeah.
implications, I guess, which I love too.
Yeah. So there's actually a storyline and a plot line behind it rather than we're gonna save the world. It goes a little bit deeper than that. But yeah.
What about female superheroes? Like, do you have any favorite female?
Um
I don't. I don't even know them all. Like
I
who they
kinda
are.
like Xena. Yeah, back in the
Mm.
day. She kinda
It's a story about
her
Xena. Who's Xena exactly? Like, I know the
Xena
name,
was
but I don't
like
know anything about her.
well, gosh, I'm kinda turning red here, but it's been so long since I've seen it. I just remember I liked her when she was on television, like, oh she's cool. But yeah, I can't
But
remember why.
why?
Yeah. So
But why do you like her specifically? Or like what
um,
made you like her? Is it the skills and like
Honestly, I guess
superhero
because
embodied in a woman type of thing? Like,
I think that's part of it. I think because they, at the time, everybody was under the auspices that a superhero was masculine, and it was kind of a refreshing thing to see a superhero as feminine. So I was like, I thought, oh, that's okay, that's cool. And she was, I'm sure there were others before her, but she was kind of the first one that I saw that embodied that. So I was like, interesting. But yeah, did
who are
that answer
some
your
of the
question?
other female superheroes? Like
You've got
Black
Catwoman.
Widow? That's one of them? Is that one of them? I'm probably thinking of Catwoman.
Yeah, Catwoman is one
I
for
don't even
sure.
know.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, I liked her.
Yeah, why'd you like her?
Because she reminded me of Superman, but in a girl body.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Um,
And she pretty.
there you go.
But they're
Is
all pretty.
yeah. What other women? Super. Is a Josiah available again? We might have to call him back because those are the only three I can think of.
Oh, totes.
Yeah.
Totes.
What's your second lifeline with me?
Okay, who are some of the female superheroes? We've got Xena, Catwoman. Who else?
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Okay.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, and Black Widow.
I told you Black Widow was one of them.
You did. I,
And if
Oh,
you're looking for like DC, there's Supergirl, Batgirl, and Jean Grey.
Batgirl. Yeah, that's true. And who
he
else?
knows everything. Okay, say him again. Supergirl, Batgirl, and Jean Grey.
Supergirl.
Supergirl, Batgirl, Jean Grey, Captain Marvel. There's also, they never made a movie about this, but there's Scarlet Witch. There's America Chavez, which they never done either. And there's also Miss Marvel. And Harley Quinn is considered one too. Starfire,
Star.
Black Canary, and Mara.
He
Oh,
knows everything.
I think that's it from what I can think of. And Xena Warrior, and Xena is really not.
Oh, that was Marcus's favorite.
Yeah, they're really not a female superhero. From
Oh.
and I was talking with somebody about this recently. They're a female hero, but they're not like a superhero as far as like Marvel and DC because it's not related with them.
Oh.
So Xena's not related to Marvel or DC.
Oh, interesting.
So she
Okay,
can.
thank you for the information.
We may call back.
Line 2 already done. Okay. See ya.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Keep the phone handy. Okay, so Xena is not
That
a
was
superhero.
educational.
All right. Moving on. You got the jar? Yeah.
Here's my
Run
lip.
out.
Okay. Oh boy. If you could have free meals for life at one fast food chain, which one would it be?
Is there any way I can add free meals for life at one fast food chain and not get sick ever?
You're gonna say Taco Bell?
No, no. I was
And
actually gonna
yes,
say Mickey
we
D's.
make the rules here. We do whatever we want. So yes,
Okay.
what is
Yeah, Mickey D's.
it? Me too.
Yeah.
It's like it's childhood memories for me.
Oh yeah,
These is
absolutely. The
always
Golden
been
Arches. Yeah.
the
Play
golden
place. They don't have.
arches.
it's actually depressing because McDonald's they've kind of like changed their whole format now. They don't have they used to, when I was growing up they used to have like play place like the little thing where you didn't get in, you climb around and you jump in the balls
Remember
and
the balls?
the balls, so but
They eventually took that away,
yeah, so
unfortunately.
it was I guess the world is changing now and this generation of kids doesn't, find joy in jumping in the balls. I kind of always I felt good jumping in the balls, but yeah, they let me stop saying that. That doesn't sound right. Um, uh,
We joke about how my dad says the name of the Golden Arches because he's from North Carolina. So there's certain words that he says differently. My
oh
niece
yeah.
Rylan, she's always like, I love how Papa says McDonald's. He says McDonald's. It's
Well,
like instead of windows, he says like windows. And so it's not McDonald's, it's McDonald's.
well, I mean, technically, he's not wrong. It's just he
Exactly.
puts
That's
the
literally how you pronounce it.
yeah
Just
he just puts the syllable accent on Mac. So where everybody else puts it on Donald's, but I don't know. Yeah,
McDonald's.
Mac.
Yeah, we would go visit our grandparents in the mountains like once a month growing up, and
Yeah.
it was like 3.5 hours away. So we had to we had to drive through
Yeah.
Alamogordo. And I remember my brother, it was a total thing. It was a thing because we'd always be waiting to see if dad took the roundabout to skip
Right.
going through Alamogordo or if he'd go through because that would mean that we were stopping at McDonald's for ice
Let me
cream.
go. Right. Yeah.
Such fun memories. Yeah. Whataburger.
Whataburger. What a burger. Yeah.
What a burger
Yeah.
was definitely a close second for me.
Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, for me, I'm not as far as McDonald's is concerned, I've never been a huge fan of the Big Mac, but I've always been a total
Really?
fan of their French fries. They make the absolute, in my humble opinion, they make the
They
absolute
have the
best.
best fries
I don't know
to
what they
exist.
do to them or how, what they cook them in
So
or
good.
how
So
they
good.
prepare 'em. I don't know, but like they taste awesome. So yeah,
Yes, and it's a popular opinion for sure.
it,
McDonald's has the best fries.
yeah,
I mean, I like
so,
most of their food in general. I
yeah,
mean, I
they're
like their nuggies. I
they're like,
like their double cheeseburger. I
and
like
normally I
their.
get like if I do purchase meals from which I'm not currently, um, I actually get the spicy chicken sandwich. It's good.
I love the
Yeah,
spicy McChicken.
with the spicy McChicken. There you go. Everything's a Mac. The McChicken. The quarter pounder's not Mac. You got a Big
That's
Mac,
true.
and then you got the spicy
The
McChicken.
McFlurry,
The McFlurry. Yeah,
although the machine's always broken.
yeah. The machine's always blur. Exactly. It's like just about 50% of the time you walk in there, it's like, well, let's do a toss up. Any, meeny, miny, mo. Is the machine going to work today? Probably not, but yeah,
But the fries,
the fries. Yeah.
yes. When we were growing up, I remember like when we'd order fries and they just like barely fill them and then
Oh yeah.
stick them on the tray. My mom would
It
literally go
really
back and
upsets
be
me.
like, "Could you fill
Like
up the
you
fries?"
you go there and then you're like salivating for the fries. You've been waiting for this like all day. You haven't eaten. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they give you the bag, and you like roll off thinking the thing is full. And you open it up, it's like half full. Like,
Exactly. You like shake it once and it all falls to the
yeah, it's
bottom. Like
all
I want 36 fries, not
yes,
18 fries,
not 18.
please.
Yeah, or in my case, normally I get 15, but it's like yeah.
Yeah. But
So I
but my mom
actually
would actually go back and be like, "Could you please fill up the fries?"
did you did she
No,
really?
my dad would be like, just it's
Yeah,
fine, it's fine. And
I
she's
don't
like,
know her. We've never seen each other before.
No, I paid for fries. There's like 3 in here. Like, can you
What?
please fill them up? They were always super nice. It
Yeah.
was just one of those things that it would happen because they would hold it sideways and just like
Right.
shovel it in and like put it on the tray. And
Right. Right.
when you
Right.
pick it up and it like all falls to the bottom,
Yeah.
my mom would go back and be like, could you fill it up?
That's fun. What were their
And they
responses?
always did.
Curious. They all did,
Always.
really?
Always.
What,
I will
what,
never
what,
forget this one girl. She was like, "Oh my gosh, sorry. Sure, I'll stuff them." And then she like overstuffed the fry, overflowing. And then my mom walks back to the table and she's like, "Look, I got more fries." And my dad's
oh,
like,
wow. Yeah, yeah. Well, you have not because you
"Thanks."
asked not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start going up to the counter and like, hey, can you fill these up? Well, she probably has this sweet smile and disposition when she goes up there. It's like, can you please fill them up? And how are you gonna tell your mom no, you can't do it? So. But me, if I
It's
go up
true.
there and and you know, and I ask them sweetly and nicely, can you please fill them up? They're like, no. I almost
Have you
guarantee
ever done that? You have to
or if you went up
go
there and
now
asked
and
them,
try it.
probably, but I don't
They'll probably
know.
do it for you. It's just getting over the embarrassment of going back and being like, "Can you fill up my
Yes, can
fries?"
you fill up
That's the hard
my
part, but my mom
please?
has no shame. She doesn't care. She's like, "I paid for a large fry. This is like a small
This
in a
is a
large
small part.
box."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway,
So,
but yeah, if I were to eat
next,
somewhere every day, and it would be McDonald's. Yeah,
I love McDonald's.
yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
Drum roll,
Drum roll.
drum roll.
If you had to get a tattoo today, what would you get?
Um, cross in the shoulder.
Like where? Like right here? Or like on the back?
Like here. I don't know what you call this part of the shoulder. Yeah, there.
Yeah, I don't know either, but the demonstration worked.
I don't know. Yeah. Human anatomy. I was in that class, but I think I got a decent grade. But they didn't discuss this part of the shoulder, so I don't know.
Yeah, we need Emmett. Emmett would know what that's called.
Emmett would know what that's called. He probably would. Yes. You're like,
Is it like your lats or
yeah, some. Well, I'll
are
yeah,
these your lats? Oh my gosh.
I'll s- I'll see him later tonight. So yeah,
We gotta ask him
we
later.
gotta
He's gonna
ask
be
him.
like,
Like he's gonna be like, what in the world?
guys,
Yeah. Why are you asking me that? But yeah, I don't know. He's a health
and how do you
enthusiast,
not
so
know this?
he'll probably be like he'll just answer the question. But yeah,
Oh yeah, we'll learn what all the muscles are. It'll be
yes,
great.
we will. So we'll know, if there's a tattoo we want to put anywhere else. We'll know the name of the muscle. But yeah, so
For me,
I
I've never wanted a tattoo necessarily, but
I didn't either.
if
Yeah.
I if I were to get a tattoo, my sister and I have talked about getting sister tattoos. So her name is, oh my gosh, Juju, Juju in the comments. Lats are on your back. The side of your shoulders, your deltoid. I love our Juju.
Just ask Juju. She knows.
She said Juju. Is a
Your
ding.
deltoid. Your
So I
del.
guess that's the deltoid part. Like,
Okay. Your deltoid.
oh, lats are on your back. That's right. Okay, yes.
Lats are on your back side of your shoulder.
Sorry.
It's your deltoid. Thank you, Juju. Um. Yeah, but I've never.
Yeah, for me, my sister and I talked about getting a like sister tattoo. This was like 10 years ago, and we talked about getting K's, like back to back K's that kind of like intersect.
Uh,
And so we never got that, but the idea of a sister tattoo is something that I've never gotten. We just never did it. And
Sweet.
yesterday I actually texted her because I my cousin Tony sent me this, and it was I love this graphic, and it has the a heart and an infinity symbol. Hold on, how
Hmm.
can you see it?
I see
It's
the
like heart. How do you? Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, I kind of see it.
And I love the infinity symbol. And I love the heart, like hearts. So,
So that
so
the
I,
swoosh thing is an infinity symbol. Symbol.
so that part is an infinity symbol. It doesn't connect here, but I
Mhm.
love the infinity symbol like embedded within the heart.
Sweet.
And so the design in general is one that I thought was really cool, and I love infinity symbols. I love that.
Sweet.
And then embedded in the heart as well, being a sister tattoo. I think that would be cool. So if I were to get a tattoo, it would be a sister tattoo of some kind. But I've never really been interested in getting one, and also
I
I don't
have.
really
Yeah.
like pain.
Well, the only thing, well, I mean, that for me, I'm not a huge, I'm not exactly one of those people go pain, hey, yay, but I've
Same.
never been a fan either. But another thing that's always bothered me about tattoos is what if you get this, engraved on your skin and 2 years down the road you don't like it anymore? But
That's exactly my thought.
it's kind of there now. So I was always, and this is my thinking, I mean, if you love it that much, just put it on a t-shirt and wear the t-shirt. But and me saying that, I'm sure I've probably alienated 1,000 to 2,000 people who maybe might have been my friend someday, but because tattoos are so popular. But
Yeah. Well,
you
and
know,
apparently they're addicting too. Like,
yeah,
I
that's what
have
I hear.
friends that until a few years ago never had any tattoos and now have tons
Yeah,
and love them. And when people ask the question like, "Well, what if you hate it one day?" They're like, "I won't." Like,
how do
and
you
if I
know?
do, then I'll just get it covered or removed or changed to something different. I'm just like, I don't know. That's like a
Change to
lot of
something
commitment.
different so
Yeah, where
you can
there's
change your
like some
tattoo.
people have had their ex's name tattooed on them and they're no
Right.
longer together, and so they turn it into this like, you know it's like flowers, or it looks like something entirely different. And so that's always a possibility for them. They're just like, well, if I don't like it, I'll change it into something different or remove it. And I'm just like, both of those, I don't I just I just probably am better to not get any tattoos. Like, I don't want the pain in the first place. But
No.
but in general, I feel like I'm gonna get tired of it.
Yeah.
And so if I got a tattoo, I'd probably put it on my back so I don't see it often, but also not somewhere like here because it's gonna fade, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
hate the way it looks.
Like I've just always thought, like, if I don't have to bleed, why should I force myself to bleed? But yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
um,
That's why the only tattoo I'd probably get is like a sister tattoo, because
yeah,
I wouldn't be getting it for the sake of the tattoo. I'd be getting it because it's something sentimental and special. But I would suffer through the pain unwillingly.
yeah. So, and my veins are small, so I probably bleed a lot.
Well,
Or
I'm
is it
super white and I have sensitive skin, so I'd probably rash out, be red, and have an
or is it
allergic reaction,
is
end
it
up in the
big veins that
hospital.
bleed out a lot, or
Huh?
small veins that bleed? Is it big veins that bleed out a lot, or small veins that bleed? I guess that goes back to that anatomy class again, but I don't know.
Juju would probably know.
Juju, help us out.
Juju!
We need your help.
I bet she would even know without having to look it up, too.
She
Like, she would
probably
just know
would.
off the top of her head. She's like a Rolodex of knowledge. I love it.
Yeah, she is. She was like the valedictorian of her class, and she never told us, but I know that.
I was too. I was homeschooled.
Oh, you were homeschooled. I see what you did there. You got the highest
So my
grade in
brother's
your
like, I was
classroom.
salutatorian.
Yeah.
Oh, Juju's like, wait, repeat the question. Is
Repeat the
it when you
question.
have big veins that you bleed a lot, or when you have small veins that you bleed more? Meanwhile,
Do do do
do
do
do
do
do
do
do
do.
do 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 do.
She's shaking jar. We're gonna pull another subject out of this jar.
Want
Neither one of
Juju?
us know
Want
anything
Juju
about.
to
Here we
answer
go.
that question?
Let's see how we
Okay.
roll.
Stupid humor versus relatable humor. Favorite sitcoms. You go first.
Why do I always have to go first? Let's see. Cosby
Because
Show.
you're the host?
You're the co-host.
I
You're
know.
supposed to put. You're supposed to go first sometimes. Um.
I shook the jar. You go first.
Oh, there we go. All right. I guess you got me there. Um.
I just don't have an answer, so I need you to answer.
Okay. Um.
I don't
Wait.
like stupid
Read the
humor.
question one more
I'll
time.
start with that. Stupid humor versus relatable humor and favorite sitcoms.
Um. For me, yeah, Cosby Show. Believe it or not, um, Everybody Loves Raymond is one of my favorite sitcoms.
I've
Um,
never watched it, ever.
you've never watched it. It's just,
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's on the stupid humor side, but like whoever does the writing for that show, it's like there. It's. I just find it very humorous.
It's super popular. I mean, there's a
It
ton
is,
of seasons of that show.
yeah. But Raymond is kind of he's this kind of immature man that he kind of shuffs responsibility when he gets a chance to, but at the same time, he's actually very loving and caring and, you know, cares deeply for his family. He just has a, very weird way of showing it. Um,
So is
that
this like a stupid humor type of show?
it is, yeah, him
I
and
probably wouldn't
Deborah are
like it.
always butting heads about whatever because Deborah is the typical, very mature housewife that's always looking at things from the practical um, side, I guess you would say. And she's always
I
because
gotta
Raymond
check out
is
an episode.
they're always fussing and fighting about something, and sometimes she gets frustrated with him and she starts screaming, and and then you have Raymond's parents, and they're very meddling, and you have his mom, which is always suggesting, she's always very condescending towards Deborah, and then Deborah gets very upset, and it's yeah, it just creates it, very stupid storylines. But yeah,
Okay, I have to check out an episode and see because I it's super popular and
it
people
is.
talk about it all the time. But it was on cable, and so we didn't have cable growing up, so
Yeah,
I never really watched it. And other shows like The Cosby Show,
yeah,
I would consider that like relatable humor
yep,
versus stupid humor. But I only saw
right.
certain
That's
parts of
relatable
that,
humor instead
or,
of stupid
or
humor.
Friends too, like
Friends,
the
yeah.
show Friends, like relatable
Friends is kind of
humor.
a mix between the two, really.
I agree because
Yeah,
there's the characters that add the stupid humor, like
right.
Joey and
Yeah, Joey, and how you do it, but
and Phoebe, like
Phoebe,
they add the relatable like naivety, sort of
right,
like me not knowing female superheroes.
right.
Or
And then you have Chandler. He's Mister Sarcastic, condescending, all that, So, um, who else we got? Ross and Rachel and
Rachel and oh my gosh, what's Courtney
the other
Cox's
Courtney
character?
Cox. What is her? I can't remember
I'm
her name.
blanking. This is
Yep,
embarrassing. Holy
it is.
moly.
Yeah. I should know her name, but I don't. It's not coming. Just all right.
Juju says Phoebe is a closet genius.
Yeah,
Honestly,
she is.
I've like seen that, heard that, and I don't really know why because I haven't seen a lot of Friends, but there is something
Mhm.
about her that although she is dumb in ways, like I'm dumb in ways,
Yeah,
like
she's
Phoebe, there is something that she adds to the table that has this I don't know, just like this iconic leverage of smarts.
yeah, she's one.
And
I think Phoebe is one of these people. She's very intelligent,
Monica,
but Mon-
she said Monica.
Monica, yes.
Thank you, Juju.
Thank you, Juju. We can always depend on you.
That's so embarrassing.
Um,
Rachel and Monica and Phoebe.
but Phoebe is like one of these people where she's very intelligent, but she has very little common sense. Um, but yeah,
Ah.
so
Oh yeah, and no street smarts.
No street smarts at all.
which is a
No.
lot like me.
So I'm not saying you don't have common sense. I'm saying she doesn't
Define
have
common sense, I guess.
com- I guess
But
common
because I'm
sense
like,
is
I don't
like,
know, I think I have common sense, but also like I'm super naive and
well,
just,
common
I don't
sense
know.
would
I
be
was
like
homeschooled. I wasn't
it's
exposed to life.
common sense is like it's cold outside right now, so if it's probably not a good idea to jump in a lake because if it's still
Oh.
even if it's still water, it's gonna
I'm kind of
freezing.
right in the
So
middle.
it
I'm like,
probably would
it's
be a good
probably
idea.
not a good idea, but
Yeah,
am I gonna
but
die? No.
or it might not be a good idea to jump into a swamp full of alligators because you could get hurt. But like for instance, I've noticed on irons now they have to put a little label on the iron that says please remove clothing before ironing. What? Like, come on, America. Are
Walmart
we?
coffee. Be
Yeah.
careful. It's
Yeah.
hot.
It's hot. Exactly. Like that kind of stuff. That's
Please
common
don't
sense.
sue us if you spill it on yourself.
But this is the main reason why they put that kind of stuff on. I mean, or on a stroller, they put a little tag on there. Please remove child before folding. I mean,
Everybody got to protect themselves.
yeah. So they got to protect
Everybody be
themselves
suing
because
and
if
putting lawsuits out for everything
somebody
now.
does forget the child is in the stroller before they fold it, and then they fold it, and the child gets hurt, and then they can sue the stroller company because they forgot to take the child out. You didn't tell me to take the child out, so it's all your fault. But yeah, um,
Yeah, and a lot of people win
like,
these lawsuits.
I think we really got off topic. I can't even remember what the question, what the original
Oh, we were
question.
talking about like street smarts and well, Phoebe, I guess she does have street smarts because,
Sitcoms. That's right.
like
Yeah.
Juju was saying, she lived on the street for years, and so she probably does, but like no common sense or maybe just naivety
Yes. Very,
embodies
very
Phoebe and
naive. Yeah.
but I think they all have this different aspect to their personality and their character, like bringing them together. It provides this. It didn't. This type of thing didn't exist when Friends came out. Like
No, it
a
didn't.
show depicting this type of thing,
Right.
because
And I
you get
think,
married and you have kids and live happily ever after. Like what happens if you're still single in your
right.
20s and 30s and navigating life and careers and all that stuff. Like, what does that look like to be a
Yeah.
bunch of friends doing that? And so I think
And,
it depicted like a lot of reality
yeah.
in a humorous, relatable way for sure.
Yeah.
But
We've
stupid
got
humor, I'm not a fan of stupid humor.
no.
Like the
Well,
movies, like Nacho Libre and Dumb and Dumber,
yeah, Dumb and Dumber. I couldn't.
or Napoleon Dynamite. Like I don't
Napoleon. Yeah.
understand. You
Never
don't know
even-
Napoleon Dynamite?
No, I know it. I just like I watched. It was one of those movies where like I watched a portion of it and I had to turn it off because it did like the point just wasn't. Maybe I didn't have common sense. As far as whatever they were trying to portray, but it just didn't. The
It was just cringe for me to
storyline
watch.
didn't.
Like,
I couldn't jump in. So yeah.
I mean, there were funny parts that people quote, and I giggle when people quote it because it's
Yeah.
funny. Like, you know, make me a dang quesadilla, and like
Yeah. Like
a vote for what is it? Vote for Pedro.
I don't know. And then like I'm sitting
And
there
there's
like,
all these shirts and how you can buy. And I don't know. I just the movie to me
yeah.
it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I'm also not a big fan of dry humor. And
Not a fan of dry humor, so you wouldn't. Well, you probably don't know who Bob Newhart is, but
no.
no. It's like no. Um,
But you can tell me.
um, well, he's kind of before both of our times, but he was really good at dry humor. Um, in his, he had other people on his show that were kind of like um, the what's the word I'm looking for? he was the straight man, and they were the um, Juju. Where you at? Um, straight man, straight man, straight man, and you have the straight man and you have the funny man. And the term funny man is not the right term, but I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But anyway,
Like a
um,
comedian?
yeah, the,
Like a
no, well,
jokester?
no, it's not jokester. Um, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But let's see if I'm trying to think of another example, another recent example of
What's the difference between like dry humor and sarcastic humor? Because like there's some that I like, like dumb humor can be
uh
dry or it can be sarcastic. And
yeah,
I don't really know what it is that like there are certain things that I enjoy and certain things I'm just like I cannot watch this. I just want to turn it
right,
off. Like it's so cringy to me. Like Napoleon Dynamite was cringy.
right,
Nacho Libre was funny, but only because I watched it with other people who thought it was hilarious.
right, right.
Elf? I thought Elf was stupid. Like the movie Elf.
Elf, yeah,
I liked I liked the actors and the movie was just fine, but to me it was cringy and dumb. And so I don't know what it is if it's like the dumb humor, the dry humor, the sarcastic humor. Like I don't know the difference between.
Oh, Jim, Justine says yes. Um, we
Oh
were,
yeah,
we
that worked.
were the when you have two people that are basically comedians, you have the guy that's called the straight man, where he kind of just sets up the other color guy, if you will. The fun
Yeah.
for him to basically he's bouncing or
Like
basically
he sets up the
giving,
shot.
yeah, he's basically giving him statements so that he can, you know, do or be himself, and like he's the one that like gets all the laughs, so to speak. I don't know what you call that guy. If it's color guy, or would you know what
This
you
is
call him?
fascinating. I've never heard of this.
We should just start calling the show Ask Juju. I don't know. We could
Yeah,
Ask
I
Juju or
definitely.
JoJo. They know.
Juju or JoJo? That sounds about right.
Yeah. So
Should we shake the jar again?
we should, yeah. 'Cause I'm drawing a blank on that term, and it's really driving me
It's
crazy.
okay. We can come back to it.
Yeah, we can come back to it.
Okay.
Probably our last question.
What is one deal breaker you have on a first date? I can go first for that one. I have
Okay.
one off the top of my head. It is when people are rude to people that work in the service industry. So if we go out to a
Hmm.
restaurant and he is rude to the waiter, the waitress,
Right.
or anybody like that, like
Yeah.
that's a bad sign.
If
You
he's
don't like
rude,
it?
if he's rude to them, at some point he's probably going to be rude to you too. Yeah. So,
Yeah. And my
um,
mom always told me as well, however he treats his mom is how he's
mhm,
gonna treat you. So
that's
people
pretty
that work
true.
in the service industry, if he is rude to them, or if he is rude to his mom,
Yep.
pay attention. Watch his life. So
Absolutely.
those
I would
gems.
say
The if you snow, you know.
if you snow you. Um,
Oh, she said
say
she thinks it is just funny man and straight man. Or the banana man, according to
banana
Google.
man. Okay. Wow. The banana man. The banana man. Um,
That is. All right, what's your deal
let me
breaker?
see. I would say an immediate turn off for me is someone who smokes. I cannot stand cigarette smoke. uh, smokes, or yeah, I would say somebody who's like, if they're just generally rude to people around them, like, you don't
Mm-hmm.
really want to be around somebody like that. But yeah.
Yeah, my parents feel the same about cigarettes, and both of them grew up with like smoking parents,
Hmm.
and so neither of them can stand
Right.
it at
Right.
all. My mom can smell it from a mile away, and she's just
Yep.
like,
Yep. Because I do have one coworker, like I'd say every 5 to 10 seconds he's lighting up, but and I'm really actually concerned for his health, um, but yeah,
"Those
I
cancer
have to,
sticks low."
yeah, I literally have to like stand like 5 feet away, at least until he gets that first puff out, and then I can come back, but I don't know, it just
Don't stand downwind,
no, not you don't want to,
or
so.
you'll reek of it.
Yeah, in that too, like, I don't even smoke and I'm sitting there smelling like smoke, so that's why I can't. There's like twice, like friend of mine, I love pool. I like playing pool. So
Me
a
too.
friend of mine, we went to like one of those billiards places, and so we played, but the place was full of smoke because everybody was smoking. So it's like you walk out of there and like I still smell smoke after I got in the car and I didn't smoke. And then I finally took a whiff of my clothes and it's like now I smell like smoke because, all the smoke has gotten in my clothes and whatnot. So, I get around somebody and, well, have you been smoking? No, but how can you convince them of that? It smells all over you. So, but yeah,
Yeah, I
so.
remember during my going out party years, I got into smoking, and because my parents hated. I remember my mom one time, she was just like, "Are you smoking?" And at that point, I wasn't even smoking. I was
Right.
just around it.
Right.
But surround yourself by enough people doing something, you're gonna find yourself permeated in
Yep.
it. And so, yeah, it's it's definitely a nasty habit, but an addicting one as well.
It's
But I remember even when I got into smoking, I could not stand the smell of it. Like it was more about just the social aspect and the like oral fixation because like I always like I need to be doing something and I can't sit still. And so
Mhm.
even when I was smoking, I remember being like, it's disgusting. I can't stand the smell. It's gross.
Yeah.
Like
So,
it
uh,
happens.
it happens,
It's, that addiction sneaks up on you.
but yeah, I would say probably smoking and rudeness. Yeah, probably my two top ones. Yep.
Shall we do one more?
Sure, we've got some time.
How many have we done? I think only like four.
Actually, I want to say
That was a
five,
very
but you might be right.
satisfying like.
Maybe it was four.
Okay. What is your most treasured possession?
Ooh. Quite honestly, I hope this doesn't sound corny, but I think my most treasured my my most treasured possession is my parents.
Is what?
Is my parents.
You don't own them. You don't own me. Just kidding.
Well, yeah, but
So, no, something you own. It has to be something you
something I
own. Like,
own. Let's see, what do I own?
I think for me it would be either,
Yeah,
well,
I'd have to
Nixie,
say my
probably.
most, if I can't claim my parents, I'd have to say my Bible.
That's my answer too. It's
Yeah,
either Nixie. I mean, I don't know if a pet
my
counts or if they're
dog.
talking about inanimate objects. In which case, then it would be my Bible because I've
Yeah.
had it since I graduated high school. It was the only thing I asked my parents for. I wanted a black leather bound Bible with my name engraved on it. And that was in 2004. And last year, no, not last year, oh my gosh, we're in 2026. In 2024, my parents wrote in it again 20 years later,
Mhm.
and they had written in it when they first gave it to me high school graduation. And so given that I like left God, left the church, distanced myself from my
Nice.
family, and coming back. And they wrote in it in 2024, 20 years later, and that definitely is probably my most treasured possession as far as like an inanimate object. Otherwise, it would be my
Right.
dog.
My dog. I do have a funny story about one of my Bibles that I actually lost. I was at a meeting at a hotel, and it was actually partly my fault. Um, I did not realize that my door was left open after I went in. So I get back out to my car, and I left my Bible right on my in my passenger seat, because you know how your passenger seat is kind of your shelf, so to speak, if you're traveling alone.
Yep.
I go back, I get in, and I reach for it, and I didn't reach for it. I looked over there, and my Bible's not there. So I was like, where'd my Bible go? And then I looked in the back seat. I had some drinks that I was carrying somewhere, and they were gone. I was like, and my glove compartment was open. I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's been in here. So um, they didn't really take anything other than the drinks that were in the back seat, and they took my Bible. And at the time, it was my favorite Bible. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay,
You're just like, I am so upset, but also, if you
is
really
is
wanted
that
my
an is that
Bible,
not
maybe you
an
need it.
like is that an oxymoron? You stole a Bible? I mean, like maybe there's a little light reading over there in Exodus chapter 20. Um,
Like,
but
go to church, they'll give you a free one. Don't take mine.
yeah, don't take mine. But but yeah, it was my favorite Bible. So
Ah,
I've got a, and I never quite found a Bible quite like that one. So, but it pulled me through a lot of stuff. So, you know,
that's how I would feel if someone took my Bible or if I lost my Bible. I would be so upset.
yes, I was very upset that night. But yeah, so anyway, but yeah, that's my
Anyway,
that's my, that's my possession. My treasured possession is the word.
so should we end with a nugget of advice? Do you
A
have one off the
nugget
top
of
of your head?
advice. Well, I guess since we've been so random tonight, we can give a random nugget of advice. I would say, try not to take life too seriously. Um, as Christians, we are only pilgrims. This is not our home. Sometimes I think it's easy to forget that at times, but we have a bigger and a far, far better home that Jesus has already said that He is preparing for us. So I would encourage anybody that is going, whatever you may be going through at this current time. I know it's probably going to sound like nails on a chalkboard to some of you, but keep the faith. Know that it does have an expiration date, and however horrible it might be, if God is allowing it, it does have a purpose.
I'll end with my own as well that I just thought of as you're talking because, life has been hard for us and a lot of people lately. Um, Tough times don't last, but tough people
Yeah.
do. And
Ooh, I like that quote.
life is hard, but you don't have to do it alone.
Very hard. Yeah. Find your confidant.
Find your collective, find your tribe.
This is true. And may your Bible be your treasured possession.
All right, you want to end it, Marcus?
Alrighty. Well, that is all we have for tonight. We thank you for joining us, and we hope you have enjoyed the randomness. I don't even know what you would necessarily call this, but we thought it would be nice on our Monday lives. We want to keep things very loose, very organic, as Krista likes to say, and very. We want to keep people smiling. So if you have any topics that you would like to see us discuss, please let us know, and we would be more than happy to discuss those topics or try to discuss those topics because, as you see this evening, there are topics that we know nothing about. So, but we like to explore other topics. So, thank you for watching, And come back and visit us at the Igloo next week, Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye for now.
Bye.